Hi, welcome to Cosmic Roots Alchemy. Today we'll be doing some exercises to activate your magic abilities and your remembrance of the magic you hold within. Now, we all have the potential to access ancient knowledge and wisdom that allows us to unlock and own our unique gifts to perform miracles of transmutation. Now, before we dive into playing around with energy, I do want to share an important key to mastering your alchemy, and that is your imagination. Your imagination is very powerful. It is the portal to the beyond. It allows us to open up our mind to exploring the realms of infinite possibilities and create without limitation. Now, we're going to practice our imagination not only using our inner eye and visualization, but to use our senses into feeling the energy we would like to create. So, before we get started, let's just connect and open up our channels to amplify the energy flow. So simply get comfortable, bring your awareness into the present moment, taking a conscious breath in, into your heart, sending a stream of light down from your heart into the earth, connecting with the heart of Gaia. Another breath into your heart, sending a stream of light up into the heavens, connecting with the heart of Source. And a last conscious breath, connecting all hearts and amplifying that out into your field, and simply just opening up to receiving with grace and gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now coming back into this present moment. So we're going to begin by activating our hands, by rubbing them together, creating some friction, or pressing in the center of your palms to activate your minor chakra on your hands. I also like to do my fingertips because our fingertips actually emit more energy than our palms. So I like to activate each finger by pressing on them or rubbing them together if you like. All right, awesome. Now we're going to start by just bringing our hands about 6 inches apart, and we're just going to move back and forth, calibrating the energy. Some of you might feel energy instantly, which is awesome. If you don't, it's okay. Be patient with yourself. Everything takes practice and patience. Beautiful. And now we're going to use our imagination and our senses to visualize. So keeping your eyes open, I want you to visualize a basketball in between your hands, okay? Visualizing the size, the color, the shape, the texture, and saying out loud to yourself, there's a basketball in between my hands. There's a basketball in between my hands. And when you're ready, gently move your hands inwards, and you're going to feel the aura of that basketball. It's moving in. Now we're going to try another exercise that's going to kind of compare this. So just swipe your hands to start over, and then place your hands about 6 inches apart again. And in the center, I want you to visualize a tennis ball. Notice the color, the shape, the texture, the size of that tennis ball, and say out loud to yourself, there's a tennis ball in between my hands. There's a tennis ball in between my hands. And when you're ready, gently move your hands closer, and you're going to feel resistance of the aura of that tennis ball. Isn't that cool? Now we're really going to use our power of our imagination. We're going to pretend this tennis ball is a balloon, and we're going to inflate it with our breath, with our chi. So taking a deep breath in and blowing it up as you release. You're going to notice your hands glide back gently. Isn't that awesome? This is the power of our imagination. Okay, let's move on to the next exercise. Swipe your hand again. Now we're just gonna jug our hands back and forth. Calibrating the energy, feeling the equilibrium between the weight of the energy between both hands. And then just place one hand down and bring that tennis ball back into your visualizations, imagining a tennis ball in your palm. Okay? And say to yourself, there's a tennis ball in my hand. Visualizing the color, the shape, the size, the texture. There's a tennis ball in my hand. And when you're ready, juggle, your hands back and forth. You're gonna notice one heavier than the other because you just visualize the ball in your palm. Isn't that awesome? Okay, we're gonna move on to the next exercise. Swipe your hands again. Now the next exercise, we're gonna use our dominant hand, which is usually our healing hand. It emits energy, and our non-dominant hand is our receiving hand. It absorbs energy. So we're gonna take our dominant hand and kind of make a 2-finger paintbrush in our other hand as a backboard canvas. And I want you to place your hand kind of across from it, and I want you to visualize light going into your hand and out your fingertips and hitting your palm. Okay? And I want you to use your fingertips as a brush and just move back and forth slowly like this. You're going to feel a slight pressure on your hand over here. Visualizing light going through your fingertips. Hi. And into hitting your palm. You can even move your hands in circles like this. Play around with that energy. You're going to feel it kind of making little swirls. Beautiful. You can switch if you like. One might be stronger than the other, but as you practice more of these exercises, it'll get stronger. Ooh, you can even use all fingers if you like. That might even be stronger. Just move back and forth. Isn't that cool? The power of our mind. All right, let's move on to the next exercise. And this one's really cool because it really teaches us that what we think, what we feel, what we visualize, we can manifest into our reality. And we are the healers of our heart, of our mind, of our soul, of our body. Okay? So we're going to start by aligning our hands, putting our palms together, try to align as perfectly as possible. And move all the way to the top and bring your awareness to your middle fingers. Notice if one is longer than the other or if they're equal. It doesn't matter which hand you use. So mine are kind of equal, so I'm going to just place whichever one is down. But if yours is longer than the other, slightly, place the longer hand down, and we're going to use the shorter one, okay? So we're going to bring our awareness to our fingertips. Where our awareness goes, the energy flows. So bring your awareness to your fingertips and saying out loud, my finger is getting longer. It's growing and growing and growing and growing. It's getting longer and longer and longer and longer. Wow, it's getting so long. It's growing so fast. Saying that out loud to yourself. And then when you're ready, I want you to align your hands again. And you're going to notice one finger's growing longer than the other, or now they might be equal if one started longer than the other. Isn't that awesome? This really tells us that we can heal our body just by our thoughts, just by our imagination, and bring our awareness to that specific area. So, now, these practices are going to help you enhance your alchemy, strengthen your belief system, and that knowing of the magic that you are. If this video resonated with you, feel free to check out my current offerings on my website. One is an energetic reading where we'll tap into your auric field and your chakra systems and observe any misalignments. And the other one is a one-on-one transformative journey for 3 months where we'll really activate, enhance, amplify your unique intuitive gifts and play around with magic. So thank you so much. Remember to embody all the magic that you already are. I love you so much. Please stay protected. You are divinely connected.